I am so excited to begin this year with all of you, and I cannot think of a more inspirational senior sermon deliverer than the one and only Reid Chariton. Come on up.
So recently I read a book by the famous actor known as Michael Caine. In his book, he advises actors to steal from the best performers when developing their craft, to emulate and observe their technique, and this will help them grow and develop. And this is true for almost everything we do. Most of what we know, we've learned from observing other people. We see what others do, and then we try it ourselves. And if we like it, we keep doing it. This concept might already be familiar to some of you. It's known as inspiration. When we see something impressive that someone else did, we want to figure out and imitate what they did. Over the summer, I participated in 2 theater-intensive workshops. During these training sessions, we worked on developing our skills in singing, acting, and dancing. The other students in both of the programs were extremely talented. One student, Nathan, stood out to me. He had won a super prestigious performing arts competition, and he had this quality where every time he performed, it was just perfect. So I asked him what his secret was. It turns out his secret was pretty simple. He practiced for 4 hours a day. It seemed a bit excessive, but it inspired me, so I decided to start with smaller increments of training. I was scared that I would never be able to be on par with Nathan unless I actually started putting in that extra effort. So I decided to challenge myself. I wanted to go from being a high school performer to a pre-professional performer. Of course, Nathan wasn't even trying to inspire me. He just had that effect, and he was able to make me more driven and focused. Here we are at the end of our first week of a new school year. It might seem like a long time till the end of the year, but later in May, when we look back, it will seem like the year went by so quickly. So during the school year, how can we be inspired? How do we find inspiration? And how can we inspire others? In the book of Proverbs, we are given this metaphor. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. In ancient times, if you're going to war and had an iron weapon, you needed to sharpen it. And iron is the only thing that can be used to sharpen your iron weapon. How ironic. It also functions as a metaphor. One person can make another person smarter. One person can also help another person find a new hobby. In a sense, it is required to rely on other people. Everything we know is what we've learned from another person. So rely on others to improve yourself. Pirkei Avot teaches who is wise, one who learns from every person, who is honored, one who honors others. This teaches us that inspiration just doesn't come from famous people. It can come from anyone, literally anyone. Your grandma, a 5-year-old, or even the cashier at the supermarket, only if you're open to looking for it. A truly inspired person is someone who learns from everyone around them. When you allow yourself to be inspired by others, you're not only gaining wisdom, you're giving the other person honor and respect. And here's the fun part. When you honor others by learning from them, you're also honoring yourself. Your mind is open. You care about your growth, and no matter the source, you value what life has to teach. Both people become elevated, the one who inspires and the one who receives it. Now we know inspiration is amazing, fun, cool, great. But how do we become that source of inspiration for others? Let me introduce you to Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, who said moral greatness lies not in being more than others, but inspiring others to be more. That's the answer. We shouldn't be trying to be better than others. We should be trying to inspire others to be better than they are now. And how do we do that? Do what you love and love what you do. And then someone else will see it and might just say, wait, I want to do that too. Where can we find sources of inspiration here at Milken? Let me tell you a little secret. The senior class has spent the last few years finding their voices and their passions. Ask them about it. See what they are involved in. Maybe they are on a team, maybe they lead a club, or maybe they started a new company. Each and every one of them is unique and has different lessons to teach. You know what? You can also find inspiration from anyone in this room. Inspiration is everywhere. This year, I challenge you to inspire at least one single person. Help one person find their own voice. Be their iron, be the spark, be the inspiration, and most importantly, just be you.